Today we are going to learn about banking. Global economy and electronics era bring the modern banking systems. Nowadays, a computer is enough to do all the banking transaction through net banking. Corporates stop issuing checks now. Instead, medium or large sized companies are paying through NEFT or RTGS. So, computerized accounting software must be able to accommodate such features in it. Let us learn how to avail this modern banking features in this Tally ERP9. The first one is altering the banking feature. To avail the set feature, now we open Tally. Okay, I already created one company. We have to press F11 from the gateway of Tally. Then press F1 or select the accounting features. Okay. So in this accounting features, there is a sub banking features. Okay. By default, the enabling check printing option will be set as yes. Press enter key in this field and we can reach the next field. Okay. The next one is setting or altering the transaction type. When we set yes to this altering the transaction types field, we can reach the modern banking features. See, so here there are list of transaction types and then it is classified into payments and receipts. ATM, first one is ATM. It is nothing but automatic teller machine. Banks used to issue ATM cum debit card to its customers. Through this card, we can withdraw cash from ATM counters on all days, that is 24/7. Further, we can use this card in all merchant outlets and point of sales to buy things or avail service. For example, departmental stores, restaurants, booking the rail tickets, and so on. The next one is cash, check, or DD. It refers to the deposit of cash or check or the demand draft and then paying through the check or DD. And the next one is card. It is nothing but paying or receiving through credit or debit card. And then next one is ECS. Okay, ECS is nothing but electronic clearing system. It is the easy method to pay or receive the repetitive or the periodical transactions. For example, home loans, vehicle loans, LIC premiums are some of these examples. And then next one is electronic check or electronic DD or electronic PO or purchase order. Okay, a scanned image of the real check or DD or the purchase order sent by mail and digitally signed by using the e-tokens. And then the next one is electronic fund transfer, the transfer of money between the two different banks either through NEFT or RTGS. Here NEFT refers to National Electronic Fund Transfer and RTGS refers to real-time gross settlements. And then the last one is others. If we enable this yes means it helps for the wire transfer. It means I spell it out, WIRE. Okay, wire transfer. It is nothing but a number identifies a particular transfer from one account to another and helps to ensure that funds are transferred quickly and accurately. It is used for both domestic and then international transfer. And then next one is SHIFT transfer. The abbreviation of SHIFT is Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. I will tell you one more once again. SHIFT abbreviation is Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. This SHIFT is a member-owned cooperative that provides safe and secure financial transactions for its members. Okay, we can enter this wire transfer number and then SHIFT number in this. Okay, by setting yes to the required features, we can extend them to the vouchers also. We will discuss it later. Okay. Next one is voucher entry with banking features. Enabled features will get extended to accounting vouchers. When entering vouchers, related information will also be entered. Let us see all the situations under which the banking features will be entered. Now I will open Tally. The first one is the receipt voucher. Now we go to the accounting voucher. F6 is the shortcut key for receipt voucher. Okay. To Mr. X. Example, 1 lakh on account to SBI SB account. Okay. So before entering the receipt voucher, the necessary banking configuration must be set with. To do so, we have to press F12 key and go to the banking allocation configuration. Okay. By default, in this banking allocation configuration, it has use default values for bank details will be set as no. When we set as yes, we can enter the bank details in the narration field. It is better to leave this field with no. Remarks field is the option field only. Okay. So now I am giving SBI SB account means it will shows the transactions types. Okay. So after entering the amount in the debit side of the bank ledger, bank allocation screen will appear like this. The receiver from the name of the ledger will be get automatically reflected here. We can override with the desired name that must be reflected in the receipt. Okay. And the transaction types will be if we cancel this means we can able to see the list of transaction types here. We can select the relevant transaction type and then the installment number. Now I give check and DD and then installment number. We can enter the check number or DD number here, and then installment date. We can enter the date as appears in the check or DD, and then bank name of the party's bank, and then branch of the party's bank. Transfer mode will be available when selecting the bank transfer transaction types. Okay. Like electronic fund transfer means we can change the transfer mode, whether NEFT or RTGS. Though we are in the educational mode, we can't able to set the transfer mode. So this is how we can enter the details in the receipts voucher. Now the next one is payment voucher. Okay. Before entering into this payment voucher, let us create the check numbers. Go to accounts info, ledgers, and then go to alter. Already I have created a bank account ledger. Now we just alter this, set checkbook as yes. Okay, if we give yes means we can able to give the number of checks we have. For example, I am giving 100. Okay, 1000130. So it will automatically shows the 31 check leaves we are having, and then we can name the checkbook also. For example, book A, and then we will create one more thing, 131 1000140 or else 150. So it has 20 leaves. Okay, this is book B. Okay, likewise we can create similar checkbooks. So I have created the checkbooks. Now we go to the accounting voucher. Okay, so now we are going to see the payment voucher. F5 is the shortcut key for payment voucher. The banking configuration for the payment voucher is slightly different from the receipt voucher. As of now, now we press F12. Okay, and we can see the bank allocation options. So here also the use default values for banking details will be given as no, and then the use of auto check numbering will be given as yes. It means after after the next payment, automatically the check number will be changing. Okay. So for example, Mr. Y, amount is 50,000. Okay. So in the two, I am giving SBI account. Okay. So now we are issuing the check. We can able to see the check range, right? So 50,000. Suppose if we are changing this as we are issuing two checks, okay, 30,000 means it will automatically shows the remaining amount with the new check. So the installment date is 1st April, and then if there is any remarks means we can mention here, and then you can able to see the check number is automatically changing. Okay, now let me change this number as 2nd April. Okay, like this we can issue several checks at a time. Okay, and then the next one is contra voucher for cash deposit. Denomination is an important thing for cash deposit vouchers. When crediting the cash account in the contra voucher, the screen will be displayed like this. We go to vouchers and in the contra. Now we credit cash with rupees 20,000 by SBI account. Okay. So now we are depositing the cash into the bank account. So it shows denomination like this. Okay. So now we are depositing the 2000 rupees note, means we can enter like this. So this is how the denomination will be displayed while the cash deposit. Next topic is deposit slip and payment advice. Every day an accountant has to file pay-in slips of different banks wherever his employer keeps account. It is just a duplicate work of what he entered in receipts vouchers. Tally banking module offers an easy solution for this. It has a special menu for printing the deposit slips. Before learning this, we will go to Tally and we just create several vouchers. Okay. So in the receipt, I will create Mr. A. Amount is 10,000 and he has given the check. Okay. So in the transaction type, we mention this as check and we give some dummy number for this instrument number, and the instrument date is 2/4. Okay, and the bank is, suppose he is giving IOB bank check. Okay, and the branch is main branch. So if there is any remarks means we can enter here, and we will create one more thing. For example 2/4. Okay, on 2/4 so we received a check from Mr. B, and also we received from SBI account only, and the instrument number is, and then the instrument date is on 2nd April, and the bank is if there is no bank name means we can create that Delhi branch. So after creating the receipt voucher, for printing the check deposit slip, we have to go to banking. It is in the utilities, and in the banking we have to go to the deposit slip and then check deposit slip. Okay, then we select the name of the bank and we have to change the period. For this we have to press Alt plus F2. It is from 1/4/2022 31/7. Okay, so we have two checks with us. Now let us print this by pressing Alt plus P. Okay, give backspace and then change this to yes. If we need the customer copy means we can give yes to this, and then the date of printing is example 1st of June. Okay, let us save this and then we give yes to this. Okay, it shows the path where it has to be saved. If we have the printer means it will automatically print. Now I will save this to PDF. Okay, check slip 1. Okay, so the printing is generated. Now here, if we opened the check means, if we opened this PDF means, we can able to see the check deposit slip or pay-in slip. Okay, this will be issued to the banker and this is the customer copy for us. We can document it also. Next one is cash deposit slip. We have already created the contra voucher, so no need to create the contra. Now let us directly move on to the printing option. Now go to banking, deposit slip, and then go to cash deposit slip. Now select the bank. Okay, so we have only one entry. So if we give Alt plus P means it will display like this. So now we are printing it on 1/5. Okay, so if we want the voucher number means we have to give yes to this. Cash slip. Now we will save this. After that you will be shown like this, the second screen. Okay, this is only the actual printing page. So if we give yes means it will redirect it to the page. Cash slip 1/5/2021. Okay, so it is generated. Now let us open this PDF file. So here the cash deposit slip or the pay-in slip is generated. So the bank name and then the account number, the account holder name, and then the voucher and then dated, and the denomination is also displayed here. This is the banker copy and this is the customer copy. We can print this and we will use this for depositing in the bank account, and then we can maintain the customer's copy for our verifications also. Next one is payment advice. When an enterprise makes payments to its suppliers, it must give certain details such as bill number, bill date, check number, and so on. All these details would have been entered in the payment voucher. So if Tally must have an option to print these details as payment advice, let us see how it works. Okay, before that I will create one payment voucher. Example, Mr. Y. We are paying 5,000. Okay, through SBI check. Okay, and we are issuing two checks. First check for the value of 3000 and the second check for the value of 2000. Okay, so we have created the voucher. Now we go to banking and then payment advice. Okay, so here we have to select Mr. Y. So here we can see two types of entries are there. Before printing we have to select by pressing the tab button. Okay, we have to select both of this and then we have to change the configuration. For changing the configuration we have to press F2. Okay, we have to give yes for all these things and then before that we have to select this and then we have to give Alt plus P and we have to give the example date and then for if you need the party's contact details means you have to give yes and then if you need any of the details like this means you have to give yes to this. Now the payment advice will be saved. Okay, now if we go to the PDF means you can able to see the payment advice like this. So we are issuing this to Mr. Y. Okay, so if we give the details means it will be given here. And you can see the payment mode and then instrument date and what is the dated of the instrument and the issued from which bank and then the amount of the check. Okay, while Mr. Y received this means he will sign this and return to us. We have to sign or else the authorized person of the company have to sign here. So like this we will issue the payment advice. Next one is check register. As already discussed, an accountant needs a ready reference table with regard to all checkbooks, especially in government sector or the finance controller has to keep this ready at any moment. Okay, now let us see the display of check register. For displaying the check register we have to go to banking and then check register. We have to select the bank account and then as we know we created two books and we issued the checks from the book A only. So by selecting this we can able to see the check numbers and to whom we have issued this and the date of the instrument and then the amount. Okay, for so from the above shown we can easily understand that the check number 101 was skipped. It may be because of cancellation. If so, the status of this checks must be changed. Okay, for changing the status we have to select this. For selecting the instrument we have to give the tab button. We have to select the tab button and then we have to alter the status. For altering the shortcut is Alt plus A. Okay, by giving Alt plus A we can change the status. We can select as cancelled check and the date of cancellation is 124. Okay, and then if there is any remarks means we have to mention here. If we cancelled means it will automatically change its status. So this is how we have to change the status.